England are playing Argentina in the World Cup semi-final, and I thought I'd get on the bike and see what Doncaster actually looked like right now. Streets are quiet, genuinely quiet, like everyone's already gone wherever they're going. I had a feeling I knew where that was. The Salutation's always been one of those pubs in town that goes all out for the big games, so I rode down to have a look. I put the drone up to get a proper look at it, because footage on the ground doesn't really do it justice. And yeah, flags everywhere, every seat taken, people spilling out into the beer garden. This is what it looks like when a whole town cares about one football match. It's a weird thing, isn't it? The game's being played in Atlanta, 3,000 miles away, and none of that matters. For the next couple of hours, this pub is basically the stadium, as far as everyone here is concerned. England haven't had it easy against Argentina historically, and everyone in that beer garden knows it. Doesn't stop them turning up though. One win away from a final will do that. After I got the drone shots at the Salutation, I thought, I'm not just going to stand here for 20 minutes doing nothing. So I got back on the bike and decided to have a proper ride around town before kickoff, just to see what else was going on. And it was honestly a bit surreal. Doncaster, on a normal evening, there's people about, traffic, the usual. Tonight it felt like half the town had just vanished. Rode past shops, with the shutters down early. Roads that are normally busy this time of night, with barely a car on them. It's one of those things you don't really notice until you're the one riding through it with a camera. How much a game like this actually changes a town for a couple of hours. Nobody organizes it, nobody tells anyone to do it, it just happens. I swung past the Temple Bar, and it was actually good timing, because they were right in the middle of getting ready for it. Staff outside, putting barriers up along the front, cordoning off a bit of extra space for everyone who was about to turn up. You could tell they were expecting it to get busy. There's a difference between a normal Wednesday night setup and what they were doing here. Extra barriers. Someone moving tables about, making sure there was room for people to actually stand and watch without it turning into a crush. A few people were already stood around outside waiting, even with the barriers still going up, like they didn't want to risk missing a spot once it opened. You could feel that same energy as everywhere else in town tonight. Everyone wanting to be somewhere before that first whistle went.
Cobbles hum a morning song beneath the wheels of my old bike. The corn exchange in brick and glass feels like a welcome home. A Yorkshire morning, soft and brisk, here in the heart of Doncaster.
From the town centre, I carried on down Copley Road, then cut through onto Netherhall Road, and it's mad riding down there now, compared to how I remember it as a kid. Genuinely feels like a different place in parts. Places that used to be one thing are completely different now. New signs, new fronts, stuff that just didn't exist when I was a kid on this road. You forget how much a street can change until you actually ride down it slowly with a camera instead of just driving past it without looking. It's one of those roads that's changed so gradually that if you live here, you probably don't even clock it day to day. But coming down it tonight, specifically looking for stuff to film, it properly hit me. This isn't the same Copley Road I used to know. Not in a bad way, just different. Newer, busier in places, quieter in others. Funny enough, the football didn't seem to have made it this far out yet. No barriers, no flags, none of the buzz from back in town. Just normal Wednesday night Doncaster, going about its business like nothing was happening 3,000 miles away in Atlanta. Made for a bit of a weird contrast actually, from a packed out beer garden with flags everywhere, to 5 minutes down the road where you'd have no idea there was a World Cup semi-final on at all.
کوههای بابا در یادم هست، دشتهای کابل در قلبم هست. با تو دارم عشق جاودانم، در این غربت تو تنها بهانه. این عشق ما مثل کوه استوار است، این عشق ما مثل کوه استوار است.
Hello my friends, look, this is my new place, the Dinghy Burger, fresh off the boat, yeah? And this, look, it is the Dinghy Burger, shaped like little boats, see? You better come try before they all sail away, wallah.
Just me and my bike, doing nothing big. That black car waits there by the glass, watching all the town center moments pass. Doncaster sun, painting everything gold. Yeah, in this stillness, got a story to be told.
Last stop before I headed back was the Hall Cross, right on Hall Gate. Screens were up everywhere in there, every single one tuned to the match, and it was already filling up nicely, even before kickoff. The Hall Cross is one of a few bars in Doncaster that runs the Crisis Buster deal. Basically 20 quid gets you bottomless drinks for a set few hours. And on a night like this, it's not hard to see why it's popular. Place was buzzing. It's one of those Doncaster institutions if you're into your real ale as well. They're known for it. But tonight, nobody was thinking about that. It was all eyes on the screens. 20 quid wristbands, and getting settled in before the whistle went. Good little snapshot of how Doncaster does a big match night. Not just one pub, but a whole run of them all doing their own version of the same thing at the same time. By the time I got back down to the Temple Bar, it was a completely different place to the one I'd filmed getting set up earlier. Those barriers that were still going up before were now holding back an actual crowd. Every bit of space, out front taken, people stood 2 and 3 deep just to get a look at a screen. You could tell the second you walked up that this was the place to be, noise hitting you from 20 yards away. Every head turned the same direction. And that kind of tension in the air you only get right before a game like this kicks off properly.
Brother, can I just get by you, man? Sorry, man. Can I just get squeeze through? Thanks very much. Hey, Tony. Look at the crowd. I've got beef with it. It's quiet, so I've got beef with it. That's not bad. You're not going to get through, are you? When you get through? Oh yeah, nice one, love. Thank you. Love, I just squeeze by you, man. Thank you.
It's mad how fast a place like this fills up. An hour earlier, it was staff dragging barriers about and setting the screens up. Now, it's rammed wall to wall with people who've all turned up for the exact same reason to watch. England try and get themselves into a World Cup final. Genuinely, one of the best atmospheres I've filmed in this town, and the game hadn't even kicked off yet. So I sent the drone up over the Temple Bar to get the full picture. Because honestly, from ground level, you can't even take in how big this actually is. Every table full, people spilling out past where the barriers even are. A sea of flags and shirts, and every single face turned towards a screen. This isn't just a busy pub anymore. This is basically a small stadium that happens to sell pints. But from up in the air, it properly hits you. This is a football match being played 3,000 miles away in Atlanta, and it's managed to fill an entire beer garden in the middle of Doncaster on a normal Wednesday night. That's what a night like this does to a town. Nobody organized this. Nobody told anyone where to go. Everyone just ended up here anyway, all wanting the exact same thing, for England to get themselves into a World Cup final. Whatever happens in the next 90 minutes, I don't think I'll get a better shot than this all night. was that. Final whistle went, and the temple bar that was absolutely bouncing a couple of hours earlier just emptied out almost straight away. It's a strange thing to film. All that noise, all that energy, and then, within a few minutes, it's like someone's turned the volume down on the whole town. People just quietly picking their coats up, finishing what was left in their glass, heading for the door without much said.